Okay, let's see if we can make this look good. Gonna make it 141.4. We leave the contrast. Gonna lighten it right up for this. Alright, let's see what we have got to demo with. What have we got? We got here Melbourne International Arts Festival. Yep, more arty-farty shit. That is, I'm not going to be included in that. I feel like the art world is a bit exclusive of people like myself. So I use social media instead of the art gallery system, or instead of people power, you know, getting people recognising my stuff through galleries and shit. And I just can't get that to happen. So I'm just doing my stuff on YouTube and other places. There's a lot more reach using social media than using a more conventional system of art gallery appearances and shit like that. I just don't have any time or desiring to do that. I just can't be bothered anymore with art galleries. I hate art galleries. In fact, most of them have been haven't been really helpful. Some of them have. I've had a couple that wanted to have my work. I just couldn't get it together. I think one of the art galleries I had interested that was located in Mona Vale, I think they had to pack up and leave for some reason. I forgot why. But basically, generally speaking, I just haven't had much success with the typical art gallery system. I just don't have any, and I just lost interest in it altogether. I just find that social media is more easier to it shows more of what goes on in how I do this. Before, it was just hanging stuff, trying to get stuff hanging on a wall and hoping people recognised you that way and respected you that way. But as it turns out, photocopier art is not an easy art form to sell. And the best way to show that the artwork is not simple and boring, you know, not simple, and of course has lots of derivative elements in my work, such as this, but it's not just about making an exact replica of someone else's artwork and calling it art. You've got to basically make a derivative artwork. Really, it's got to really be good. It's got to be a really good version of the original, not a slavish reproduction. So you don't try to just reproduce a person's, you know, to make a derivative artwork. You got to basically make it more interesting than just a plain slavish copy of someone else's piece. You got to basically show that it's got your own original input into it, you could say. And you got to show that what you're doing is skill. Requires a lot of skill, like manipulating what's on the panel, you know, all the controls and that. So, you know, it can't just be slap it on the glass, press the button, out it comes, and not care about how it looks and that. So if it's going to be derivative, it's got to be good. I like doing derivative stuff, but I do like doing stuff that's totally created by myself as well. So I don't just do derivative stuff. Derivative is just one of the ways I work. I can do stuff that's totally non-derivative. and it has to be shown, you know, and video is it. You can't get this from hanging your shit in a gallery and not having a video diary, or at least having it showing a video diary of how this work was created. And that's one of the areas of the art gallery world that I've just taken a liking towards making videos of what I do. I just don't want to let my shit go undocumented. A lot has changed since I was really young, when it was all just art gallery shit. They didn't have mobile phones back in the early 90s, not ones that could do what we have now. And we didn't have super fast internet with YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, although Instagram is not the greatest, because the videos, if I'm correct, only go for 1 minute. You can't make a full-length video demo like you can for, say, YouTube or Facebook, although Facebook and Instagram are together and they work together, but basically Facebook you can pretty well put any length. I don't know what Facebook's maximum length is, but I find Facebook is good. Facebook used to be limited by the amount of the size of the video, but they've improved it over time. I just wish Instagram could make their videos go longer as well, so that I can upload more to them. There's a lot of people, I've got lots of time-lapse material on there. But anyway, that looks really quite nice. It's a bit crooked, sorry folks. I just fucking bumped it, nudged it when I was putting it together. I tried straightening it. We won't go too far with this. I think now we'll call it quits.